were documents released last week. Former Harvard president and Clinton Treasury Secretary Larry Summers announced he's resigning from the board at OpenAI after emails revealed he continued to communicate with Epstein after his 2008
Nowadays, when I hit you about 40 about.
Has been to get Donald Trump, and I got news for them. They're not going to get Donald Trump. They're going to get a lot of their own.
Trump has called the Epstein investigation a Democrat hoax, but says he will sign off on the file's release.
What I just don't want Epstein to do is detract from the great success of the Republican Party.
The DOJ has already released thousands of documents to the House Oversight Committee, which is conducting its own investigation. But so far, there's an Epstein list exists. In Washington, Rebecca Pastor, Fox News.
And President Trump rolled out the red carpet for Saudi Arabia's crown prince at the White House with an extravagant ceremony. This was the prince's first visit on U.S. soil since the 2018 assassination of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Now, despite U.S. officials concluding the crown prince was responsible for that murder, President Trump dismissed the prince's role.
Who are you with?
I'm ABC News, sir.
You with who?
ABC News, sir.
Fake news. ABC fake news. One of the worst in the business. As far as this gentleman is concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman. Whether you liked him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it.
Well, President Trump secured more Saudi investment, $1 billion to nearly $1 trillion, while Saudi Arabia will receive security and F-35 fighter jets. Time is 12:18 right now. Let's take a pause and talk about weather again, because we have a lot to talk about. Take a look outside. It is gloomy on this Wednesday afternoon. So does this mean rain is far behind? Let's find out. Jonathan Stacy back on the weather deck right now. I'm used to seeing the sun blaring on your face. We don't get that this time.
The high noon sunshine is not with us today. Yesterday was really nice and bright. Today is still feeling nice outside, but the clouds...
He gonna just cut it on, man. He gonna ball it on all out. He just letting it out.
To the east. Hopefully we can grab some spaces in the clouds. Allow temperature to climb as we get deeper into the day. Out east is where you're recovering from a brief round of rain this morning, but you also have a little bit more sunshine as the clouds have not locked in place as they have to points out to the east. So we'll see that trend reflected in the temperatures here for the white on radar, seen mainly to the west of the Atlanta metro area, while there is more blue sky as you look out to the east. Temperatures in Athens and Covington running in around 76 degrees, 78 there in Milledgeville. But as you look out to Carrollton, you're in the 60s as a result of your clouds. We're stuck in between here in Atlanta with clouds dominating the sky at 74 degrees. Still, we have managed to warm up fairly nicely, making gains over yesterday's temperature, which landed in the lower 70s. Right now, we're 5 degrees warmer than we were yesterday, with the dew point has surged into the lower 60s, making conditions right for maybe a sprinkle to fall from those clouds as we go throughout the afternoon. I think the chances are pretty low, but look at the trend here. We're trying to bring in a little sunshine, but the clouds are not totally dismissed at any point in time as we go throughout the remainder of the day. After falling from the mid 70s, maybe some upper 70s popping up on the board.